Oh, next up is a familiar at flash fiction Armagh, and indeed he comes from Armagh, the county that is, via Holland and London. He is a writer, a martial artist, sketcher, para-archer and dreamer, but most importantly, just a husband and a father. He lives with, but refuses to suffer from both a rare genetic neuromuscular disability, which causes muscle weakness and restricted lung function and spina bifida. He was hoping for a better mutation, maybe something that would allow him to join the X-Men. But who knows, there still may be time. The reason this is mentioned by our next writer is to highlight the diversity and disability in writing, and to show everyone, especially children, that anything is indeed possible. Tonight, J. Faulkner is reading Playing Both Sides. J. Faulkner.
Whoa, that is dark. I think people are still out there. Okay, I've got a reputation for writing dark and gloomy stories, and I made a deal with Kathy, who actually isn't here tonight, that I would try something different. So this isn't as dark and gloomy as normal, so we'll see how it goes. So this is for Kathy tonight, who's my grim sister, and the first time I don't write something dark and scary, she's not here. So this is Playing Both Sides. Is this why you really brought me here? The words were barely above a whisper as fear swallowed my voice. I pulled at my t-shirt, clutching at the Dungeons & Dragons logo and crumpling the rainbow-coloured 20-sided dice below it, as if the material was causing the constriction around my heart and not what was actually happening. They needed a sacrifice, John. The boy beside me shrugged, shoulders tight inside the lettered jacket he wore, no matter the weather, proud of his status as quarterback and de facto king of his high school year. His attention wasn't on me anymore, but on the horde of grotesque figures approaching. Demons don't offer power for free. Why me, though? I thought we were friends. More. I managed to make the words heard, and he faced me, finally. The smile I'd grown used to seeing on a face I dreamt about for the last few years, but had thought, known, was out of my league until a couple of weeks back when he'd asked me if I wanted to hang out, was gone. It was replaced with a knowing and arrogant smile, one I'd seen over the years when he'd been with his friends on the team, bullying and tormenting the younger and weaker kids. I'd managed to avoid it all by being mostly invisible, a loner, an outsider. Friends? With a freaking nerd like you? Not in a million years. He laughed. And more, don't make me sick, John. So why then? Hot tears stung my eyes. Why pretend to be my friend? Why spend so much time with me and then invite me here? Virgin blood, they can smell it. He sneered down at me. And I saw how you looked at me. It wasn't hard to convince you that you were in with a chance. Bet you were so desperate you thought you were going to lose your cherry to me when I asked you up here to look out point, eh? My cherry? But I'm not, Brad, I'm not a virgin. My voice rose to a shriek as the demons got closer. I could see their eyes, red like embers, and smell the stench of rotting flesh coming off them, their snuffled nostrils flaring in anger. What? His shriek as he turned to stare at me in disbelief matched mine. What do you mean? Summer camp last year, I said hurriedly. Harriet Kelly, you know, from calculus. That was my first time. Well, with a girl anyway. Since then it's been guys mostly. But you're not a virgin. I can't believe it. I mean, you... Brad whined, smile and arrogance gone. Oh God, we're both dead. Well, maybe not. Taking a deep breath, I walked by Brad, directly down towards the demons, hands held out in supplication. As I reached them, their growls and shrieks drowned out Brad's cries, and I started to speak, hurriedly, to the horde in front of me. After a couple of minutes, the shrieks died down, and, with a grunt of assent, the largest demon nodded at me. "It's okay," I said to Brad as I returned to him, my voice strong and the fear gone. "You mean we're not going to die?" He clutched at me, suddenly, for all his muscles small. "How did you do that?" "No, we're not both going to die." I smiled a small smile. It felt sure, arrogant. I thought I could get used to it. I simply pointed out that they needed a virgin sacrifice, and, out of the two of us, Brad, I'm the only one who lost both virginities, which leaves you closer to what they need. Half a virgin is better than none, really. "What? No, how?" Brad screeched. I pushed him square in the chest, and he flew 15 feet towards the demons. "You were right, though. Demons don't offer power for free. But this freaking nerd, as you called me, just opened up the demon world to bisexual sacrifices, tripling the potential sacrifice pool, and for that they've given me a lot of power." Brad screamed as the demons surrounded him, claws, tails, and limbs of interdermatal description grabbing and wrenching at him. But the screams didn't last long and died out as he did. With a smile, John walked back towards Brad's car. As the demons faded away into darkness, no trace of Brad left at all. "As to the how, John," Brad replied to the emptiness, "that was easy. I just played both sides." Thank you.